Welcome to the TAF Hub. This is a brand new show brought to you by TAF Africa Global to educate you on real estate business and all the information you need to know about real estate.
After 45 years of construction and real estate development in 8 African countries, it is time to share my experience, and it can only be done in the TAF Hub. We will be inviting experts who will give you facts and the right regulations on real estate development.
Join us every week on our social media platforms for an exciting show.
You can also watch us on JRTS TV every Sunday at 8:30 p.m.
TAF Africa Global is the first and biggest private real estate developer in the Gambia, with a presence in 7 other African countries. We are launching the development of the first smart and most modern office and retail towers in the Gambia, called TAF Twins, located in the heart of the Canifing institutional area and 10 minutes drive from Banjul. TAF Twins is designed to have 5 floors of office spaces ranging from 50 meters square to over 1,000 meters square, 2 elevators, central air conditioning, 24-hour electricity and water supply, with the ground floor reserved for banking, supermarket, restaurant and coffee shops. For your bookings and reservations, please call now on 376-2333 or 776-2333.
The beginning of 2021 was a bit challenging due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but alhamdulillah, business is picking up bit by bit.
Alhamdulillah, 2021 is a big challenge, but to us, we have our esteemed partners like the banks. They help us through our financing. Since we alone cannot do it alone, with the help of the banks, it makes our work much easier by providing these mortgage facilities to our customers, so that they can buy our properties.
Though 2020-2021 was a bit of a challenging year with COVID, we're happy to say that we were able to retain over 90% of our tenants and also retained over 90% occupancy on all our properties.
Of course, it came with challenges, but to see problem-solving skills, multitasking, to see the commitment from the team, to see to have this project launched and so successfully, I think it's worth remembering for 2021.
In 2021, we launched the Tulip Gardens Estate in Jabanjeli. Also, we completed the remaining structures in Dalaba. We phased out of Dalaba completely. All the houses in Dalaba are completed, the infrastructures are done. So the biggest achievement in 2021, as far as Tulip is concerned, we started the buildings from scratch in December 2020. So from December 2020 to December 2021, we have completed so far 42 units and about 28 service plots in phase 1.
Well, we're looking at almost about 600 units. Selling 600 units is quite a remarkable thing, considering all our different projects like the Dalaba Estate, the Muraya Estate, Tulip Garden, and the most recently launched TAP City, which is over 5,000 homes. We're looking at 600 homes. I think that's quite a remarkable thing. It's something that we are definitely proud of as a Head of Sales and Marketing Department, despite all the challenges in recent years by the COVID-19 pandemic throughout the whole world.
Now business is picking up bit by bit. TAF Africa Global launched the TAF Twins, which is the first modern office in the Gambia, in the heart of the Kanifing Industrial Estate.
So the achievements in TAF Twins, we started TAF Twins construction. Right now we have completed the ground floor slab. We started in June 2021, and at December 2021 we have completed the ground floor slab, and the columns are ongoing right now.
And also our gigantic TAF City, comprising of 5,000 homes located between Gunjur and Sifu, with our first estate selling out within 2 months.
The company's biggest achievement in 2021 would be the launch of the TAF City, which is by far our biggest project. And it excited the whole team. Everyone got very excited because we had enough products to sell, and because it's a green and smart city. We were doing a lot of the same designs, but we have also new designs, three new story buildings. And the excitement that we get from our clients really is what is fulfilling. We launched in October and we sold out in December, the first estate. It's 7 estates within the city for the first phase. And to see the banner, which is about 60 units, being sold out within a period of 2 months, it wasn't just from nothing. A lot of effort from the team saw this happen, and it was a big achievement.
We signed the MOU with UN Habitat and Center Africa, which is not concluded yet, for the funding of our project that will take us for the next 20 years.
We have commenced with the infrastructure works, the roads, the drainages, and then the water. Right now we are making arrangements to commence the first estate, which is the Bena, and the Bena is going to have 52 units. Right now we are doing the setting out to commission the estate for Bena.
2022, I believe we will sell out 2 more, if not 3, of the residential estates in the TAF City. I believe there's a lot of confidence in our product. So we're excited to see the delivery also of the first estate, finished, people to move in. That's what we're all looking forward to.
In 2022, we are very optimistic, more sales as usual, and also a conducive environment, not forgetting a COVID-free world.
So we're hoping to expand our property management database with more properties from Dalaba and Tulip, but also to draw in more clients from the repatriated customers from the US and the UK.
In 2022, I'm expecting TAF Twins to be completed, the civil works, the infrastructure to be completed. In TAF City, I'll expect the first resident to move in Bena Estate, all the units in Bena Estate to be completed in 2022. Also in Tulip, I will expect phase 1 to be completed 100%, with residents moving and the road infrastructures, the interlocking roads done. But I will expect a lot of changes in Muraya as well to complete the phase 1.
Well, first of all, I want to say a big thank you to all our esteemed customers and our partners for choosing to partner with us or trusting our business. With their partnership, we were able to sell out the recently launched TAF City or Bena Estate within the TAF City. This is one of the greatest achievements that we are proud of. Within a space of 2 months, we are able to sell out Bena Estate. We're looking forward to great business, and one of the most exciting things that we are expecting over this period is having to completely develop to finish the Bena Estate, and we're looking forward to having the owners moving into their properties in Bena Estate in January 2023. This is something that everybody is excited about, and we're looking forward to it.
Good morning. As we know, we've come to the end of 2021, and it's a new year. And 2021 was full of its ups and downs, 2020, after celebrating TAF at 30, we got hit by COVID. Obviously, it was a global challenge, very tough. But in the end, when the going gets rough, that's the time you identify the men from the boys. And I think, thank God, we survived the pandemic 2020. And 2021, we launched both TAF Twins and TAF City. And then, try to complete our ongoing projects. I think overall, as a team, we have done extremely well. So, it is normal that when anybody does well, you get complimented. And I think the team deserves to be complimented. We will have our ups and downs, we'll have our fights, we get together. But I think in general, at the global level, the team that is being developed, is a good team. It's a team that we have hopes. It's a team that we think that we will transition, from what I started, as a one-man company to today, what is a holding a corporate body. So that we need to appreciate. And I think without you, we would have never been here. You are young. On average, I think the staff age is about, 30 or a bit in the early 30s. And that's commendable. Quite a huge majority are ladies. So when it comes to gender balance, I think we are very balanced. I was listening to the radio today, and I think there's an act of parliament, there's an act, a bill that's going through parliament about gender balance. Because over, I think 60% of our population are made up of ladies, and the representation in some quarters like parliament doesn't represent so. So on that note, I want to encourage you and to thank you for all the hard work that we have put in, and again encourage you further to put in more and more and more. That if we win, we all win together, and if we lose, we all lose together. So gentlemen, ladies, thank you so much, and God bless. TAF Africa Global.
Our experience is global, our focus is Africa.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Abisbisi. I suppose you all got my email. I'm the program coordinator of TAF Africa Foundation and the personal assistant to Mr. Mustafa Jai, the CEO of TAF Africa Global and the president of TAF Africa Foundation. It's an honor to welcome all of you to the orientation ceremony of TAF Leadership Academy, third cohort. I wish to congratulate all of you for making it through. TAF Leadership Academy is one of the 8 initiatives of TAF Africa Foundation. It is an institution or platform that is put forward to nurture, lecture, and guide young Gambians and non-Gambians who are enrolled in tertiary institutions, like yourself and myself. And for the next 12 months, we will bring you experts who we think or who we know are best and master what they do, and they're recognized for that. They will take you through 12 leadership qualities that we have discussed and believe are the core values for young people and would help us in the key positions we serve. I'll be your point of contact for the next 12 months, which means I'll be working with you hand in hand for 1 year. And I hope we do this amicably, professionally, and positively. Please do not underestimate this Leadership Academy because it's the best you would get in the Gambia. And I don't think you should just be here for the certificate or because of peer pressure. Because we will not only teach you or nurture you, but it can also open doors for you. I like to use myself as an example every time. In 2019, I was a fellow. I was seated right there. And in 2020, I became the program coordinator. I managed the second cohort, and here I am today, more than ready to manage you guys. I wish all of you the very best for the next 1 year, and I promise you're going to love it. It's going to be the best experience. You would meet good people, experts, and you would make friends here as well. On that note, I congratulate all of you once again and wish to invite Mr. Mustafa Njai to orient you and to give you the details on why he's doing this, why he believes in us, the youth. And yes, thank you very much.
Good evening. I'll just take it on from where Abis stopped. It is indeed a pleasure to have you here as part of the third cohort of the TAF Africa Leadership Academy. In this academy, as Abis said, it was conceived out of what I think is a necessity. As it is always said that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. But these days, the youth are even the leaders of today. Because as a youth, I'm a leader. So we are the leaders of today. So I just thought, after years of working, after years of traversing this country, from Banjul to Koina, from Karang or from Amdalai to Kato, also traversing the continent of Africa, traveled widely in 36 African countries, globally to almost all the continents except 2. I try to rediscover myself. And this I did as I had always planned that I would love to retire at 60. In February, I'll be 65. So this was 5 years ago. I'm sure I look older than I am, isn't it? Yes, I look very old, I know. So now, in trying to see what I can do in terms of giving back to society, I thought the best investment that we can do is to positively impact you, the young ones, who will lead tomorrow. If we want to change the narratives, rather than sitting at home and complaining all the time, I just thought that, look, let's find and engage these young ones and inculcate values, very good values that a leader should have. Because you are all leaders. You are now probably doing your education in tertiary institutions and so on. But one day you'll be in a position of leadership, be it just leading one person or hundreds or thousands and so on and so on. But we hope that all of you will be in the position of leadership. And when you are in that position, there are certain values that are expected of you. So we thought that we will catch you now at this stage where you are about to go through the journey of life, finishing your education, starting up family, starting up a job, and so on, so on, so on. That if we inculcate these good values in you, probably we can make this country a better country. We can make Africa a better continent. We can make the world a better world. So I set up my foundation because at 60, I was thinking of retiring and what I would do. So dealing with you people, I am not still retired. I'm still struggling to retire. I think it's something that can be very positive. So 3 years ago, we did set up the TAF Africa Foundation, where we invest 1% of our revenue. TAF Africa Global, which is registered in so many other African countries and active in Nigeria and Gambia. So what it means is that every money that is paid to us on the business we do, we take 1% and set it aside to finance this, the foundation. And the foundation has 7 different initiatives. One of them is TAFCON. I guess you know about TAFCON. TAFCON, where we bring together young people like yourselves, civil society, government, people living in the diaspora, just to discuss issues of concern in this country, very openly. And we have succeeded in doing it for 6 good years. We succeeded in getting the president to be at TAFCON I think the third TAFCON. The vice president was there. Fatou Bensouda, retired prosecutor at ICC, was there. And so many other officials, presidents, ambassadors, and people like yourselves. Where some topics are chosen, we then get some very good speakers, and we just interact and discuss issues. We dialogue positively. Then we have the TAF Leadership Academy, in which we are about to enroll. I've told you about the academy and what we're doing, so I will not dilate further. We have also the TAF Startups, where we've set some money and create a competition so that entrepreneurs can compete to have some seed capital to start their business. I think with this we've done twice or 3 times. I'm not sure, or twice I think. Then we have our TAF Technical Training Center. We have the Disability Fund and few more. So in doing so, I think it's one way of giving back. Now, just a caveat on all this, and I get this very often. We cannot solve the problem of this country or the world by financing individually. I do know that quite a number of times, Abis get bombarded with somebody looking for a scholarship or this or that or the other. Everything that we do in terms of giving back, we channel through the foundation, and it's competitive. So please take note. Don't send us emails and taxes, you know. We all have our own problems, but it must be structured. So these are the different initiatives that we have under the foundation. I'll now focus on the Leadership Academy. In the Leadership Academy, one thing that you must note that we don't joke with in this academy is punctuality. I don't know whether you noticed, at sharp 5 o'clock, we started. As Gambians, as leaders of tomorrow, you must be punctual. This I have inculcated in myself, so if you think I'm successful, this is number 1 in my list. If I tell you that I'm coming to your office at 5 o'clock, I'll make sure that by 5 to 5 or 10 to 5, I am in my car waiting to walk in. We don't want to hear, oh no, I was coming, but there's traffic. Everybody in this hall here knows that now there is traffic. So you work it out. All of you do have your cell phones. Very few will not have it. And these days, if you go to an app called the Maps, if you key in your destination, it will tell you exactly the time that you will be there, if you are in a car, and it will also show you the route. That's how technology works. So therefore, please take this as rule number 1, that punctuality is key, that you must be here on time. When we agree on the time that we start the lectures, everybody must be seated, and normally the lectures are done for 1 hour, then it's interactive and we disperse. So you can book your other appointment probably an hour and a half after. Today I went to the mosque, obviously, at 2 o'clock, which I cannot control, so I went to Pipeline Mosque. I left there about a 15 or 20 past because I had a radio interview on Afri Radio. So I went there. So Afri Radio, normally they would say 4 o'clock, but I asked the lady who was hosting it, Mariam Akoli, if you follow my YouTube channel, Mariam Akoli is my co-host, that I'm sorry I cannot stay till 4 o'clock. I'll have to leave at 3:30 because I haven't eaten. So what did I do for food? I told my wife to get me some food in a bowl. I wrapped it all up, left it in my car at 12:30 with a spoon and water and everything, because I knew that I would not be able to go home, do my lunch, and then come back here. I have some facilities in the corner here which my staff are living. So I went there, had my food, did my prayers, and I am here at 5 o'clock. Leaders must be punctual. So it's not only an issue of clapping, please. I know you applaud, but me, I don't like clapping. I'm sorry, I'll go into my Nigerian, I lived in Nigeria for 10 years almost. So at times I'll go into my pidgin English. But let's just keep the clap till in December. We are here for serious business, and we are here to change the narratives. And we must be serious. And these are facts. The reason why I am telling you all this, that's the way I want you to run your lives. Stop giving excuses. Oh, I didn't have my lunch. You have already eaten, so what do you expect me to do? What I expect you to do, whether having lunch or not, is not my problem. My problem is that you need to be here at 5 o'clock. My problem is that I had promised you guys that we are going to start at 5, so I will do everything possible to be here at 5. It's a contractual obligation. And if you inculcate it in your minds, this country will be a better place to live. Because it will be part of your life. You'll get used to it. It doesn't bother you. But if you are used to coming in late, then that becomes the norm. So by the time we finish this year's training on you guys, I want every one of you to make sure that anywhere you go, you must be punctual. Today, if I gave you an air ticket, that, well, I want you to go to Paris, got you a visa, everything. If the flight is supposed to take off at 5 o'clock, reporting time should be about 3 o'clock or so minimum. These days, even 3 hours because of COVID and all this stuff. I'm sure you guys at 1 you'll be sitting there. That's the reality. How many times do you find people getting late at the airport? Not many. But why is it that in our daily lives we always come and say, assume that yes, we should understand I am late. Go and tell the pilot that he should understand that you are late. He will not do it. He will leave you here. So please, it's a matter of discipline. And once you have this in you, you are a winner. For me, if I'm successful, it's for that reason. One of the things is I don't joke with punctuality. So everybody around me knows that when I say 4, it's 4 o'clock. I like giving out jokes. There were 2 young men about your age that wanted to see me. They were hustling me like mad. So I told them to meet me at Gunjur. I'm sure you know about the TAF City. Do you? So I told them to meet me at TAF City. They said, what time? 7:30, because I'm there at 7:30 in Gunjur. So I noticed how they struggled, and it was during the rains. So whilst I was in Gunjur waiting for them, they called me about 8 o'clock. Now, Mr. Njai, sorry, we are just about catching me. I said, you better turn back. Because I told you 7:30, and you want to see me, you should do everything possible to meet me here. So try it the next day. The next day, they were on time. So please, you must, and as you walk out of this door today, start putting that in your head. If you want to win, if you want to be a leader, if you want to be successful, you must be punctual. And then imagine all of you in the different disciplines that you are and the different places that you work. Imagine what will happen if all of us are there on time. We'll be more productive, we'll be more effective, things will be done, and then we are all winners. So that's point number one, punctuality. The second point, I will tell you about the core values that we lecture and how it is done. We invite prominent people, people that we think are quite experienced, very well educated, who understand these values very well. And they will come and make a presentation to you guys. When I look at the hall now, I am shocked. I hope we remain like this to December, because the first cohort was only 50. Because we would like to have it more interactive. The second cohort, we started with 300, but we only graduated 150. Now here we are, roughly I'm sure it looks like we are over 400 here. Abis, isn't it? Over 400. I hope we will graduate 400. Don't start and never end it. I'll tell you some of the rules, which are very stringent. And if you fail, we drop you. It's not an exam. It's just a matter of discipline. And that's what a leader needs to do.
TAF Africa Global presents the first eco-smart city in the Gambia, the TAF City, located between Gunjur and Sifo. It is 30 minutes away from the Banjul International Airport. At TAF City, you will be able to live, work, play, and shop in a healthy multi-purpose community. This vibrant urban environment will meet your everyday needs with commercial, business, recreational, and other complementary services to increase the value of your home. With up to 5,000 units of affordable homes on a 500-hectare land, TAF City will be twice the size of Banjul. Prime location, stunning properties, and amazing discount of 20% for the first 50 buyers. Make an appointment today to secure your property. For more information, please call +220-776233 or +220-376-2333, or you can send an email to info@tafafricaglobal.com. Better still, visit our office at Madiba Mall, Brewfoot Gardens Estate. TAF City, a green and smart city accessible to all.